So it's currently 2 a.m. and I'm on my own for this trip. I'm off to Barcelona and got to be there by crumbs about 10:30. So it's a fair drive from home. So off we go.
You will reach a toll booth in 700 meters.
Magic of technology.
You will reach a toll booth in 200 meters.
That's our right turn. And now we are heading along the bottom coast of France. We've got about 60 k's to go, maybe 100, and we'll reach Spain. So here we are, a few minutes from the Spanish border. The kind of smaller bumpy bits of the Pyrenees in the background, and the sun's up, which is nice. That's it, France is over and we're about to enter Spain. Thank you. Just down. On the left, at the end of these boothings, is where I usually park because that's the electric charging. But in the good old squash dinosaur vehicle today because I didn't have a lot of time to stop and charge. So this is a little view of the paddock. We're starting off at the top. You've got United Autosports. You'll see these are Anglo-American. They've got trucks up the back. They've got all this kind of all goes along there. They are a huge concern. Paddock stretches all the way along the back, and I'll take you for a bit of a walk along there as well. Not a lot going on because it's lunchtime. Can't show you any track action, unfortunately, and there won't be any racing because there's a rights fee for that, and I'm not willing to pay £5 for a YouTube video, but I'll give you some insight into what happens in the paddock anyhow, and see what I can do. So overlooking Rinaldi and WTM racing, you can see there's a whole front of a car here. This is an LMP3, kind of a lower level prototype. Whole idea of it is the whole front comes off, clips on really quick, so if there's an accident it's really quick, change the front of the car and get it out racing again. We've moved along a bit, you can see it goes on for a long way. We'll take a look down the bottom to see what we can see. As you can see here, TF Sport, a vast amount of wheels. They'll go through this lot, all these wheels and tyres over the weekend on one car alone. Maybe lunchtime, but not for the tyre fitters. God knows how many tyres Goodyear bring to a meeting, and Michelin as well. You see Michelin at the back, but basically it's a truckload. done, and we're finished in Barcelona, or I'm finished in Barcelona. Time to head home, grab a day or so at home, and then off to Spa in Belgium. So let's go. Well, we're off again. Well, by we, I mean me. Helen is at home with the dog this weekend, and it's a bit of van life this weekend. Off in the van to Spa-Francorchamps, which is in Belgium, in the Ardennes Mountains. You can see the weather here is not as good as we've had over the last few weeks in Portugal and Spain, and it's going to be particularly grim in Belgium. It always is. The one thing you can guarantee about the weather at Spa is it will change. Whatever it's doing, the weather will not be doing the same thing 5 minutes later. So I will pick you up a little bit later on the journey. It's a long and slow journey from here because we're in the van today, and yeah, I'll clock in every now and then, and you can follow along. And of course, as I said, it's going to be a long and monotonous journey. We have immediately pitched up behind a tractor, and we're currently doing just a touch over 30 kilometers an hour. So it's going to be a long drive at this rate. I don't know if you can see, but as we're nearing Paris, the weather has got pretty yuck. And, so yeah, it's all a bit grim. We're going to head off just before Paris onto not the periphery, the outer ring road, the M104. It's a lot further going through the middle of Paris, but certainly at this time of day it's a lot less busy, and it's just easier. Paris is awful. Nice to visit if you're walking, absolutely awful any other way.
In 600 meters, take the exit on the right.
So it's a long drive, and this is my overnight stop. Hopefully, have a look. Just checked it out on Park for night. Looks good. And
in 400 meters, turn right.
When Googs stops shouting at me, we'll check it out. Fuel's 168, so I might as well fill up there in the morning as well. A little bit cheaper, save a few quid. All helps.
Turn right. Then your destination will be on the left.
It's a very new town. There's lots of new. Where we're going, all this is new. New buildings everywhere. This is a park. People sat on the bench.
Your destination is on the left.
There we go. This is where we stop for the night. Well, we'll set up for the night. It is abandoned. They live up there. Let's go to the windscreen covers. So, all good. I'm going to sit down, have a cup of coffee, and go to bed. Another early start in the morning. Well, that was a very reasonable overnight stop. And Time to head on our way again. Here we are, about to cross into Belgium. The road's got a bit better these days, but literally when you went back in the day, you went past this sign on the right that says "Welcome to Belgium," it was like the road just changed to more or less a common road. It was awful. And you can see here, like, straight away, it's just, they do not look after their roads here the way the French do. Just entering into Stavelot now, so nearly at the circuit. Stavelot is famous, infamous I guess. In the Second World War this was the site of the Battle of the Bulge, where the Americans at great cost held off the Germans in their last ditch attempt to try and make it to the coast. Basically the war was done. I think everybody
in 800 metres, turn left.
And the Germans, under Hitler's direct order, launched a crazy attack through here, and it cost thousands upon thousands of lives on both sides. Utterly futile, as is war in general. And so that's what Stavelot is famous for. And clowns with big noses. I don't know why that is, but they have lots of clowns with big noses. For some reason, and a festival about it at one point in the year. I think it's May. This is the hill out of Stavelot, basically up a mountain. If you look on your left, you can see all the gravel traps. There are many a car that's failed its brakes on the way down this hill. It is insanely steep. Doesn't really show it on the video, I'm sure, but trust me, stupid steep. Our van is remapped to over 200 horsepower. We still can't get up here in fourth. I'm going to drop down to third to make it up. We are at the top of the hill. Welcome to Spa-Francorchamps, and the most enormous traffic jam of teams and media waiting to get into the car park. It's a busy, busy weekend. Well, we're in. Now we have to go up this stupidly steep hill again. Welcome to a fairly standard day, to be honest, at Spa-Francorchamps. It is overcast. It's not raining at the moment, which is quite nice, but it will be, and it has been, obviously. I'll flip all the garages, kind of getting ready to work. I have to be careful. I'm not allowed to show you anything moving, otherwise I get hit with a rights fee, which is, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 euros, which is quite an expensive YouTube post. So yeah, just kind of wandering in. Up there is the car park, where my home is for the next 3 days. And hold on a moment, and I will see if I can swap it over to show you the other way, because the forest is beautiful when it's weather like this. Here is the forest. Walking down the hill now, as you can see. I will try and zoom in. Is Absolutely stunning. It's just, try not to walk with all the mist over the hills. It's the weather's generally rubbish here, but I do absolutely love it because the scenery is unbeatable. Morning, it's race day. Let's see what the world has in store for us. Well, it's not raining. That's good. Ah, yes. Apparently the world has been stolen. This could be interesting. Let's go have a look. It's a pretty grim day. It's raining. It's foggy. This is my luxury accommodation. These are the pits you can see almost in the background, and the small grandstand on the pit straight. Another one of my fellow campers. And over there, past those trees, somewhere, are the Ardennes Mountains. It's 7:30 in the morning. This place, you won't be able to move for cars in an hour, so time to get on. There's lights over the fence. That's the TV compound where they make all the TV that you guys see, and all the live TV is broadcast from. Very clever people, far cleverer than I. So we're on the way back from Belgium, and I'm not going to make it at a sensible time if I drive straight home. So I decided to save some money, not go on the toll roads, and I just head through the kind of A and B roads, I guess. This is somewhere north of Orleans. Beautiful forest. It's absolutely marvellous. Really pretty. Roads are quite nice. So it's all good. I'm enjoying a very slow drive home. At some point I'll find a park up for the night and then crack on in the morning and get home for about 8 AM. And a lot easier than arriving at midnight.